Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the Historical Immersion Project as the Empire of Spain. In the last episode we have just been waiting for our truce to expire with Galicia, so we can get into another war with them. That's going to be February 1202, so a bit over a year left to wait there. Once that happens we can take another duchy from them, probably this one, their southernmost one. Castle walls are getting finished, that's good. And my daughter became a brilliant strategist. And will never be allowed to lead any armies because of our outmoded gender laws. But there you go. We can use her for an alliance though. The Pechenegs, maybe? Prince of Wales, Or we could marry her to the King of France. I think we just married a daughter to the... Did we? Or was it a sister? But we married some relation to somebody from France recently. Let's just marry her to France. That'll be great. So we have a lot of building going on in our domain as well, which is good, and France is immediately calling us to war. I think it was actually just a betrothal that we had lined up for somebody. Maybe. So he is calling us to arms against Genoa and Alba in two separate wars. Okay, we'll accept. Let's see what's going on. Don't need to conscript any merchant ships, I think. So this war is over something here, which it seems like France has well in hand. At least they have the target pretty well sieged. They should not have too much trouble going up against the rest of Genoa either. This is Alba's war. Okay, for one of the counties adjacent to the little enclave he has in the middle of France. Fair enough. We probably won't go help with that either. Okay, and our other ally in Maghreb is calling us to arms against somebody. I guess it's his holy war. Okay, I'll accept. So he is trying to take this. So we went from 0 wars to 3 in pretty much the space of a month there. That's fine, we actually have our retinue over here already, so maybe we'll just actually go help out. Looks like the Sultan of Africa is also in this war. And somebody else from Anatolia, which is far enough away that we probably don't need to worry about it. He's also called in Galicia and Croatia. It's nice to see him trying to expand on his own. Is it this land he's trying to take? Didn't actually check that. Yeah, it is, okay. Or just 2 counties of that duchy anyway. We can start sieging it for him. Looks like it's going to take him a while to get his armies together. My granddaughter needs to be educated. We'll probably give her to one of our less happy dukes. Segovia, maybe? Actually, Sevilla, I think, is more powerful. Yeah. No faction problems or anything, so nothing really to worry about there. Some free technology from Constantinople. And we do have a castle building over here as well. We finished in December of this year. And more castle towns getting finished in our capital duchy. Should increase our income even further. And looks like Croatia and Galicia have landed armies over here too. Okay, the Duke of Navarra is pretty happy with me, so I should probably move my Chancellor to somebody else's court. 81 is fine. 69, probably okay as well. Teruel, I guess that would be the next likely target. We'll send him there. Somehow he owns land that he's not supposed to own over here. Somehow vassalize that guy, though he's part of a different duchy, I think. Yeah. So that's not good, but it's not the end of the world. I'd prefer if he didn't, but I'm probably not going to do anything about it. Most of these are castle walls and keeps. One castle town. Ooh, and it looks like we have a pretty large army from Africa here. He outnumbers my army pretty significantly, but with our allies here, they should be able to take him. Lots of prisoners. Okay, looks like they are indeed heading over there. The cries of fighting men, the splatter of red blood, the clashing of weapons everywhere. You scream and shout in your dream, unaware of your surroundings, of who is your friend and who is your enemy, swinging your sword without regard, lost in your battle rage and the hellish terror that is battle. Gain 1 prestige. And Maghreb's army is on its way over here too, so between these two, he's going to have a pretty bad time, I think. When are you arriving? Actually, he's going to get out in time over here. But Maghreb is going to try and catch him there. And they did. We could reinforce that battle, but I think he should be fine without any terrain modifiers and the superior numbers. Oh, maybe not. Some reinforcements on the way in. We won that siege. We probably should go and reinforce that now, actually. This is our retinue, so it will cost us a lot of money to reinforce it, but that's okay. We can afford it. Actually, let's continue on and fight this army. That's actually where the army is retreating to from here, so that might not be a good idea. Maghreb's army is headed down here for some reason. It's not needed there at all. It seems like this is going to turn out fine. And we can even follow them again. Actually, we're at 100% in this war, and it's basically over, so we'll just head back to our own territory over here. We should end it any second now. And he did. Good for him. So what's going on up here in France? Alba has landed a ridiculous amount of troops, it looks like, and it's giving France a bit of a hard time. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get involved in that. Looks like 25,000, 35, 45, nearly 50. I do have more than that many troops, but I don't want to raise every single soldier I have to fight a war that I don't even really care about the result of. So I guess we'll just stay out and let Scotland win that one. And not just because our truce is expiring soon and we want to take advantage of that, but that does help. So I think our castle is finished. Yeah, I don't think we got a notification or else I missed it. I'll start building a castle town there. And let's see. We'll just build a few of the cheaper upgrades in some of our other holdings in there. Okay, so our truce with Galicia is up. I think we'll just immediately declare. She's involved in a war already. Interfering in internal Irish affairs, it looks like. So we can take the de jure claim on Biera, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I'm probably not. Gonna cost us 50 prestige, of course, but that's okay. We'll just use our vassal levies. Probably we can get away with just using a subset of them, even. We'll have you all meet over here. Actually, over here. And the rest of them I'll disband for now. We'll raise them in the future if it becomes necessary, but I think we should be fine with this many. Depending on who she calls in and if they actually do anything to help. Oh, she's called in Maghreb, okay. And after I helped you out in your war. Well, it's kind of unfortunate that we have our retinue stranded over here. Might want to actually do something about that. Raise a few fleets. I think that's enough, actually. And we'll send them to the coast here. There is an army there, but it's very low morale. We should beat it pretty quickly. And we'd rather not actually fight Maghreb, but he is going to be able to siege my land over here. Shouldn't be a big deal, though. I think I'll park my retinue right on the Strait crossing. And we'll raise Granada's levies as well and put them in the same place. Which hopefully should be enough to stop his army coming up to help. My heart missed a beat when I saw my son emerge from the dungeons covered in grime and with a bloody knife in his hand. Well, let's make him be kind, patient, or brave. He gained the brave trait. I think he already had that, so nothing really changed there. Alright, let's head over here. Up here. No sign of the Galician army. They're probably up in Ireland if they're participating in some wars up there. Or they could be in here somewhere. I'll just send this army to the capital and start sieging there. Maghreb strength 13,000, which actually is more considerably more than the army I have stationed at the strait here. So, probably in my interests to raise a few more troops. You're already raised, and so are you. Get them down here. One of my vassals having a revolt, it looks like. Okay, France indeed lost his war, and Alba has expanded his holdings there. Seems like that one was distracting France from their other war with Genoa as well, because they're losing that too. And we're taking attrition over here, so let's not do that. So definitely no sign of their army. We have a new Duke of Majorca, also called Ramon. He's fairly happy with me. Okay, and there is Maghreb's army. Indeed, it is larger than the force we have here. These troops are not really likely to get there in time. It's gonna land on the 23rd. Can we get out? 23rd of September. It looks like we can't unless we can raise enough ships. I think that's enough. Yeah, so we can just transport them away by boat, which is fine. We'll send them to here. Not that way. Head around this way. Actually, we'll go a bit further back. And we'll raise more troops from up here to go and fight them. You as well. And I guess you're already raised. And so are you. We may not need to fight them, but... In fact, I'd prefer not to, because I don't really want to weaken Maghreb. They're my kinsmen and allies. So actually, if we can avoid it, we will. It looks like he might be heading after this little army here. Probably not, actually. Okay, we'll leave them be. Gain some prisoners. Siege to her capital. And we gained a tithe, which is nice. Some of our construction's getting finished too. Let's see, still building here. Sure, we'll do militia training grounds. And we can upgrade castle towns elsewhere. Not here. Gonna need castle walls, I think. Yep. Build fortifications, castle towns. Castle walls. And we need castle walls here. Okay. So let's disband these boats. Yeah, we'll disband them. And just send this army overland to try and intercept the Maghreb army. Okay, France's war ended in white peace, their other war. Probably headed up here to try and attack my two smaller stacks. Two people eloped, got married without anyone's consent except their own, and it falls to me as their liege to either accept the marriage or do something about it. So my courtier and my illegitimate half-brother. Yeah, sure. Go for it. I don't care. Alright, so we may have to merge these armies to defend against this stack, since we're not going to be able to intercept it before it gets up there, I think. But that will have to wait for the next episode, because we're just about out of time here, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.